Modim Lesimcha Mafele Yidden in Torah Anytime. This is Moshe Berk with the third lesson on breathing. Now, when we breathe, we first need to understand how the body works. Our body is designed that our chest starts by our shoulders and ends by our ribs. And then the ribs are in a state of an arch, which you might have noticed, and then down below is the belly. Now, in the chest, we have one lung here and one lung here, and the heart in the middle. Just that it turns a little bit left, that's why everyone thinks you got to strike on your left, but the heart's actually in the middle. Now, the lungs are about the size of the first, and down below, underneath the diaphragm, which is basically like a mechitza, which divides between the chest and the stomach, there's a flat sheet of muscle called the diaphragm, and then you have all the kishkas down here. Now, when we breathe, the air goes into the lungs, and like balloons, they expand about 1 or 2 inches. The only problem is now the chest doesn't know what to do with the fact that the lungs got bigger. And what does a regular person do? He raises up the chest. But as soon as you raise up the chest and the lungs go up into here, you're basically choking off and strangling the fact that this is supposed to be part of the resonator, which I explained in the first lesson. So we don't want to do that. What we want to do is, here's the diaphragm. And what we do, imagine that the lungs are sitting on top here, which is my thumb. Sorry, I can't represent it in a better way. And as soon as I lower the diaphragm from arch to flat, I basically pull the lungs down. And what that does is it pushes on the stomach. The stomach can't go down because of the hips. And then what happens is that the stomach goes out. So when I take in air, you're going to hear me sucking in air. You'll see, watch my hand, and you'll see my stomach going out. And then when I breathe out, I'm going to breathe out on air, so you'll see the stomach going in. One more time. So when we breathe air out, what is happening is that the lungs are contracting, getting back into the middle. The diaphragm is popping back up. And basically, in that way, the stomach goes in. And that's how we breathe. Obviously, I don't expect you to understand everything that I just explained now. But when we get later and further into the series of the actual lessons, then I'll have one of my students demonstrate exactly what we're doing. And we'll teach you how to do the breathing properly, Be'ezrat Hashem.